Hey folks, I'm in my attic. Why am I filming from my attic? And what are we doing? The last 3 days has been not so good weather. It's, as Johnny Tow Truck says, it's our nemesis is when it gets cloudy, rainy. 3 days, Saturday, Sunday, and all day today. Nothing but clouds and rain and overcast. There was a period of time that the sun did peek through, and believe it or not, and this is why it's still a Jackery update, but I'm going to tell you why I'm up in the attic in a moment. But for now, the Jackery units, they depleted down to in the 50s to 60 range. Mostly low 60s, middle 50s on those 3 days. And despite the cloud coverage, the units, because of the high input from the solar panels from US Solar, and just using 9 of them, the 10th one still in order, they were able to charge into the high 90s. I believe the percentages were 98 each, 99 each, and today they are 93/95, 93 on one unit, 95 on the other. And so despite the overcast, got some good results. And I'm really glad that the F6 Air is behind us. Again, this is just my journey, not being paid by anybody, definitely not getting a gift from Jackery. Wish I did. Open to it. But anyways, you know, free batteries would be nice. Anyways, this is the state of Pennsylvania. I'll be a little more specific, south central Pennsylvania. And that's the weather that we get. In fact, tomorrow, which is Tuesday for me, is supposed to be a sunny day. Originally, it was supposed to be a rainy day. So every hour, it could just change. Now, when I set out on this journey, I wasn't setting out to eliminate my electric bill. I was setting out that if I need to be off-grid for whatever reason for a period of time, what would be a good source? And again, as a reminder, you get one of those units at Home Depot or Lowe's that you fill with gas. They don't last that long. Unless you have a good supply of gasoline, you're looking at every 18 hours filling them up, and they're not supposed to run 24 hours either. Generac whole home thing, at most, if power was out for a winter storm or whatever, at most you're looking at 7 days, and you need a truck to come out to fill the propane if you have a 250-gallon tank. That's these are just Google results. With a solar panel solution, you do get to pull it from the sky. That's your refill. You are dependent upon the weather, because I had 3 fairly good results despite the clouds and the rain. I would say 75% of the day was cloud coverage. Like I said, only the sun peaked out maybe 20 to 25%, but it was enough to charge it right back up to where it was. Now keep in mind, I'm not running the whole house on it. I'm just running the office, the aquarium, and I have a long cord that annoys my wife, but it runs from the basement up to our deep freezer, or just freezer. It's not a refrigerator, it's a stand-up. It looks like a refrigerator, but all it is a freezer. And that's all that's running on it. Yeah, nightlight too. Also, up here, I have my work light. Let's show that since we're moving into that topic. Okay, so we have the work light on, and it's also running on a cord that goes all the way to the basement. I'm up at the very top of our house, so that's let's see, 1, 2, 3 flights of stairs. And I don't care how long this stays on now. Yes, those are not your standard light bulbs, so it's not pulling that much after all. But it is running off of the Jackery unit. The reason why we're not doing the whole house is, again, it cuts off the AC to the top floors, and that kind of brings us to this next story. And we can't be without AC basically upstairs or heat during the winter, although we have a backup solution if that would be the case. We're hoping that the standby system will take care of that, but we're not hooked up with that. We have the unit, but it's not hung up nor wired, and I need another Jackery unit and all the batteries that go with that, and we just financially can't do that at this moment. So I, either right or wrong, I was informed that if your attic is lacking basically foil, you are pulling in because of the black shingles. And I knew this before seeing this video years ago. I never understood this. For winter, black shingles are great because it draws the sun to help melt the snow, and there you go. But during the summer, it gets so suffocating, and no matter what we do, there does not seem to be the relief, and this upstairs unit just runs and runs and runs almost constantly. And you can imagine our summer electric bill, it goes up as well. Now we're on a heat pump, so it's not as bad as some other people that are not on a heat pump. And I was told that if you go to the store and buy aluminum foil and tack that up with a staple gun, with the shiny part facing down, that would actually potentially save in the amount of heat collected in the attic of 40% reduction. Now, if you're as accident prone as I am, plain ordinary tin foil isn't going to cut it. I've bumped this thing so many times that it would have torn by now. So I went up a level and read the purpose of what I bought, and I bought this foil, and it's perforated, and I got it in 125-foot rolls, and I am stapling it up. Just got one row up and got sort of stuck in the corner there, but I'll unstuck myself later this evening, as I'm cutting into my hour and a half that all I have after work before going to my second job. Thankfully, both jobs are remote. But nonetheless, that's the next goal here, is to reduce the amount of heat so that this unit doesn't keep running. And if this unit's not running, yes, that should save on the electric bill, but more importantly, it would save on the demand if we do have the Jackery units supporting the entire house, as in off-grid. We'll see about that and keep you updated. I know what the temperatures feel like up here. Don't need any more than a sense of if this is going to work or not, and I'll let you know if you want to invest in something like this or not. But it's supposed to go all the way down near, not completely, down towards where there's a little breathing room at the bottom of the roof, and it's supposed to go up to within a few inches to the top here, and supposedly it's to direct the heat away from just building up in here. Yes, we do have an escape place and a fan to pull this out, but at July and August, it's as if they do nothing at all, even having a window open as well. How about that? So that's the update for now. So far, Jackery is holding its own on minimal usage, though. So again, I'm as far as a whole house situation right now, still in the testing phase. That's it for today.